This program is brought to you by Durango Party Rental. We put it all together perfectly.
A team of future Animas High School rocket scientists is working frantically before and after school this month to build 4 miniature rockets to compete in the American Rocketry Challenge in Washington, D.C. on May 4th. The 9-student team was one of 101 teams, and only 3 in Colorado, that qualified for this year's competition. 800 teams nationwide competed for the honor to enter in the competition in Washington this year.
It's a hard contest. They have to design a rocket from scratch. They have to build a rocket from scratch. They have to get 2 eggs up to exactly 800 feet and down to the ground safely in 41 to 43 seconds. You would think that the 800-foot altitude is the hardest part. It's really getting them back down in that time frame. So the way the point system works is you want to get a perfect flight is a score of 0. So that's 800 feet up and 41 to 43 down. We have altimeters in the rockets that measure electronically the altitude. It's 1 point for every foot above or below 800 feet and 4 points for every fraction of a second above or below 41 to 43 seconds.
2, 1.
The cutoff to qualify for the competition was 35 points. The Animas High School team landed their craft with 25 points. Students must design and build their own rockets within specific weight and size parameters.
So through this, we're using lots of engineering ideas. So we're having to go by errors, and we're learning from our mistakes and everything. So we're learning to not work against ourselves, but work as a team and work together with our mistakes. Like, say someone glues something in somewhere where it shouldn't be, we have to then use that to our advantage rather than hold it back and have to restart the whole thing because we have a limited supply of materials, and so that's kind of hard.
Winners of the American competition advanced to the international competition in France this year. Sponsors include heavy hitters in the rocket industry like Raytheon, Boeing, and Lockheed Martin.
It's really a breeding ground for these companies to come out and find the future rocket scientists, honestly. And this year, I think they're competing for, well, last year they had $100,000 in scholarships that they were competing for. And, you know, upon that, just being able to be scoped out and talk to folks who are doing this.
For kids like Sage Davis, the competition represents an opportunity to get a start on her career as a rocket scientist.
So I want to be something around the idea of an aeronautical engineer. And so this is really helping me get there. And if we do win this, there is a lot of scholarships available for us, and that would be amazing.
The team must raise $10,000 to cover travel expenses, and it started a GoFundMe account for donations. If you'd like to help, visit GoFundMe.com and search for Scott Davis.